Yeah, we're only 10 minutes late. We're doing pretty good.
I'm not worried about the time.
Here we go.
I'm ready.
Hello, everyone. We are back again. We are going to do something really stupid today. We just drove 2 hours. We are right outside Harpers Ferry, and we are going to be leaving my car behind. And we're waiting on our shuttle right now. And our shuttle is going to take us to the border of Pennsylvania and Maryland. Penmar State Park is where we're headed, and we're gonna attempt to hike the 40-mile Maryland Appalachian Trail section with almost no preparation. This is not one of the better ideas that we've had.
Just kind of threw it together.
It's just we're winging it, so should be interesting. Fingers crossed we can make it. Comment down below if you think it's not going to happen. I'm not entirely sure it's going to happen, but we're going to wing it.
For a reference, we have 3 days.
We have 3 days to do 40 miles.
Yeah.
40 roundabout.
With no physical prep. No prep of any kind.
No.
We found a shuttle 15 minutes ago. So
Yeah, this is
no prep.
This is a couch to through hike situation. So wish us luck. And here we go. Well, we have made it to Penmar County Park. Our shuttle just dropped us off. And now we have 3 days, 2 nights to try to make it to Harpers Ferry. So, let's see.
We'll make it happen.
We're gonna make it there, hell or high water. Fingers crossed. Otherwise, what was our shuttle driver's name?
Rachel.
Rachel.
She was great.
Rachel. She was awesome. We'll leave a link for her contacts if you want to do this in the future. But she was awesome. She said we're the first people this year that she's dropped off at Penmar. So, yeah, wish us luck. Away we go. This has been the trail thus far. We've been going for about 40 minutes, and we've made it about a little over a mile. It's certainly more snow than we thought it was going to be up here. There's other parts of the trail where we were trying to check reports on. It didn't seem like it was this much, but this far north, it's... I mean, there's what do you think, 3-4 inches of slushy snow on the ground?
Yeah, 4 inches at least.
So it's like you got to take 2 steps for every one. So we're gonna keep charging, and we're gonna target, with the way that we're going, we feel like we're only gonna make it like 10 miles today. So we'll see. Hopefully the trail conditions get better, but this could be another one of those over-ambitious hiking trips. So, Mac, how far do you think we're in right now?
I have to check, but I think we're right around 2 miles.
You think right around 2 miles?
We're right around 2.
So, trail conditions are getting a little bit better. We're starting to the snow's starting to thin out. And we're on like a flat downhill section. So, it's getting a little bit easier. I know I can see a hill looming kind of in the direction that we're heading, so I know we're gonna have a big uphill soon. But fingers crossed the snow gets better. I don't feel terrible. I actually feel a lot better than I thought I was going to. But definitely, unless we find some nice, I mean, heck, I'd even take some just muddy leaves and clear ground at this point. Then we can really cover, I think, kind of increase our pace a little bit. It's just every step is like taking 2.
It's like walking in sand dunes.
Yeah, it's like walking in at the beach. Like you're trying to walk up a sand dune. So, like this is what it looks like basically. You know, and now we're starting uphill again a little bit. And it just makes that uphill because you kind of like slide backwards a little bit. Makes it tough. And all your accessory muscles are working. Also, remembering to drink. Super important. Because in the cold, you know, I'm sweating. I always run hot. But it's real easy. You don't feel thirsty. Even though you sweat, it's different than when it's hot. So before we tackle this big hill that's coming, we're gonna camel up on some water and then press on. Well, we're almost 3 miles in and it's almost 11 o'clock and we started at like 9:15. So we're not doing real well on time. It's all right. We're almost to the top of the big climb and we're starting to get big views out to the west or the north. The sun's not out, so it's hard to tell. We just stopped for a little snack break and just kind of let the legs recharge a little bit, and we're going to keep on moving now. Ready?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Found my shelter for the night.
Right?
Not much, but there's a little seat in here. Got a little fire ring already made up. A bunch of dry firewood.
I'll say it's a good bouldering spot too.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, it's crazy to think. You see how like all the rocks are layered?
Yeah.
That's all just like compacted sediment that over millions of years has just turned into the top of a mountain that's cracking and coming apart on one of the oldest mountain ranges in the world. It's so crazy.
Wild to think about how big it was back in the day.
Yeah. I mean, at one point it was the tallest mountain range in the world. Like ever, the Appalachian Mountains, yeah. When it was so the reason they're so small now is because they are well, like one of the oldest, so erosion has really kind of wreaked havoc on it. And then the ice ages, like it's why like Mount Katahdin is so flat at the top, because because a glacier scraped off like 1,500 feet of it. Yeah. So it's crazy.
Be interesting to see what the Rockies are in
a couple million years. Yeah. Oh, but cool rock formation nonetheless. So this would have been our first big view, but as you can see, it is it's quite foggy. So we're just gonna keep on moving. And I think we're to the top now. And because of that, I think we'll be able to make up some time. I know we got a big downhill coming and then another uphill. So we got a structure. Bigfoot? Dude, if we found a Bigfoot teepee in Maryland, I would be so happy. Why does it feel like we're walking through Silent Hill right now?
It's real eerie with the fog.
Yeah. And I mean, there's graffiti in there, so that's not squatchy. Stay tuned, because every October I will be doing a Bigfoot video, because I believe in Bigfoot and he believes in you. So that's on the program radar for this year, is we're gonna go out and we're gonna do some whooping, some tree knocking, and maybe we get some responses. But there's our, that's a man-made structure for sure. Looks like somebody was playing wilderness survival. So that's still cool.
They didn't get far enough.
I mean, we don't know how long it's been like that though.
Yeah.
They could have brought one of them big tarps and wrapped it around there, made like a teepee, you know? Okay, update. We've been making our way down the backside of that hill we climbed. So given all that elevation gain back, the snow has not really gotten better as far as the trail is concerned. So honestly, it's gotten a little worse. So we are very tepidly making our way down. But it's a nice change to go downhill for once, as opposed to uphill. Gave the quads and the glutes a little bit of a break. So we are, I have no idea how far in we are at the moment. We're looking for a spot to stop and grab lunch, because we're getting hungry. So we'll check in with you. This is the Raven Rock Shelter. We're not staying here, but it's a pretty nice shelter. We're gonna do lunch over here. Just take a break, give the legs a rest, and then we're gonna keep moving. We've got another 5 miles to the Ensign Cowall Shelter. It's gonna be something getting up there. So looking forward to eating. Yeah, we just finished up lunch. This is a really nice shelter. It's got 2 floors. Here, I'll give you a little tour. Look, you come in here, and look, there's a bed up there, and people can go down there. There's a window. There's a bathroom, but it's like a privy. It's back there. There's a really nice, like picnic area where we were eating lunch. It's cold though, and it feels like it's getting colder. So we got 5 miles to go. Ensign Cowall, that's the goal. That's where we want to get to. We got to get there by sundown. It's currently 1:30. At a mile-an-hour pace, which is about as slow as we can possibly go. I mean, I think we can.
Fast.
No, that's as slow as we can go.
Well, it's both right now.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. On the high end, it's good. On the low end, not so good. But if we can manage to keep that pace, that means that we should get there by 6:30. And if we're lucky, we'll get there before then. That would be nice, because I'd like to lay down now. So we're gonna finish packing up here, and then we're gonna hit it. Looks like Pride Rock. You can't go up there unless you've got a lion cub. Look at that. Look at that Rafiki baboon. A mandrill. Got a really nice view right now. I am not upset. What's up there? I ain't going up there. My legs hurt. All
right, here we are on top of Pride Rock. Justin's way down there. Not a bad view. We're on the downhill descent from the last shelter, and we're gonna go up this hill. Not sure exactly where the trail is, but we'll figure it out. It's a pretty view over here. Pretty nice. Oh, don't look down, she's pretty steep. But awesome little spot. Glad I went up this little trail. All right, on to the next one.
We made it down to the road. I don't know the name of the road. Not yet. Maybe I'll see it in a minute. But man, that was a steep downhill. Good fun. It was nice to actually put my feet on dirt for a little while. So this is our junction here. We're gonna jump across the road. Ooh, that was slippery. Yeah. Oh, for some reason that feels magnificent. Oh, there's water down there. All right, and then well, we made it to the Ensign Cowall something, whatever the shelter is, in a very unique and well, not the typical manner. The snow was beating me up, and I couldn't climb anymore. I was pretty run down. Morale was pretty low. We were only like 5 or 6 miles in for the day, and we still had 4 more miles to go, and about an 850-foot climb, and there was just no way. We probably wouldn't have gotten here until after dark if I could have kept going. Just being real. You know? Sometimes your eyes are bigger than your belly, is what my grandma would say to me. When it comes to hiking, that's me, typically. But we met a very nice gentleman. His name was Yuri. He happened to be coming the opposite way and was walking back to his car, which was right at the road that we had just crossed. And he was nice enough to give us a ride to the trailhead right past the shelter. And it ends up being about half a mile from the parking lot to the shelter. So, Mr. Yuri was kind enough to load us up in his car. Thank you again. And drop us off at the parking lot. And then we hiked it in. So, we're going to spend the night in the woods tonight. Temperature's supposed to warm up tomorrow, but that only means that snow conditions are going to deteriorate even further. And it's really frustrating. Like trying to hike in that soupy, messy, you just don't get anywhere. You expend all your energy, and it's just like you're on a slip and slide. So, kind of like my New York trip, I think there may be beer in my future. Mac, probably beer in our future.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
We came out here to at least spend a good night in the woods, and we're going to do that. We ain't letting all today's challenges take that from us. So we're going to enjoy being in the woods. We're going to make some dinner. Probably we're going to have to get some. There's a spring a little ways away. We're going to grab some water from to fill up everything and drink to our heart's content, because tomorrow we're probably getting an Uber and going to the brewery. So, yeah, for you guys who watch this channel, one of these days, I swear to God, I'm going to finish something that I set out to do. I swear I am. I swear. I don't know. I'm just fat. Yeah, I should start taking them GLP-1s. Thinks, no, it's a bad idea. Yeah. Mac works in the healthcare field. He says no. And I can do it on my own. I can get in shape on my own. I've done it before. But this is a key thing. You got to have a certain level of fitness to be able to come out here and try to wrestle with Mother Nature. And Mother Nature's just kind of kicked my butt the last couple times. And I haven't done enough to make myself better. So, anyway, still a really cool area. Would love to come back when there's not snow on the ground and bang this out again properly. Maybe a little bit longer daylights. That would help if we're going to bang out 18-mile days. Yeah. Was that your neck?
Yeah, it was great.
That sounded fantastic. Gosh.
So much better.
So anyway, I'm going to finish eating my Utz popcorn provided by Mr. Yuri. And then maybe I'll take you on a tour. Give you a tour of the shelter. Today, we're making coffee. Decaf, of course, at this late hour. MSR Pocket Rocket, the original. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to take the Topes titanium mugs, like so. Shit. Pardon my
coffee?
French. Huh?
Coffee.
Yeah.
Need water?
I gotta find water, yeah. You got it handy?
I'm here for you.
Shut up.
Oh, would you like some water, sir?
Oh, thank you, sir. I don't know how I would do this without you.
From the finest spring.
That's good. Oh. While he's not looking, we're gonna use this fire too.
What?
Rocket power! You guys remember that show? Rocket Power.
Rocket Power's great.
It was a great show. And I was like,
I was really upset that they ended up in the
When they canceled it, yeah.
Stop making it.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was cool that it was like, oh, look, they have a rollerblader dude, because I was a rollerblader dude. And you see that too?
No.
Oh.
I was looking because you were looking.
It was weird. It was like something like, I don't know, I'm seeing stuff.
You see stuff that you got a bird.
Yeah. It's probably like a ptarmigan or something. They have ptarmigans here in Maryland?
Ptarmigan here in Maryland. Not Alaska.
Are they only in Alaska? Anyway,
I
we're
don't
getting
know
off
whether
topic. We were talking about Rocket
Canada.
Power. Rocket Power. They had a rollerblader dude. I was the only rollerblader in my group of friends. So I liked that show. Yeah, it was kind of young for me, but I was my siblings watching, my younger siblings, so I would watch it because they were watching
Also a
it.
rollerblader.
You're a rollerblader too? You're a fruit booter?
Yeah.
I did not know.
Weirdos gotta stick together.
Yeah! I didn't know that about you. From when I was a young boy. When I was a young boy. My father did not take me into the city.
Took you into the woods.
Took me into the woods. Not far from here, actually. Oh my God, it smells so delicious already. So growing up, I went to Shenandoah National Park a lot. Shenandoah National Park, Hickory Run State Park in Pennsylvania, Cape Henlopen State Park in Lower Slower, Delaware, Lum's Pond State Park in Northern Slower, Delaware. It was an eventful childhood. That's where my love of camping came from. I love you, Daddy. If you watch this. Mom, I love you too. Don't think I give Dad shout outs all the time because I love him more than you, because I don't. I love you and him the same because you're both my parents. Alright. Now we need a spoon. And spoon. See how long this thing is? It's because you got to get down in them bags to get the food, you know?
It is a nice spoon. I've used that spoon before. It's a nice spoon.
It is a nice spoon. Thank you. Maybe if I don't make it out of here tomorrow, I'll bequeath it to you.
You don't be queefing me nothing. Oh, that don't look right.
Oh. That looks like you cut open like a gel capsule, like of medicine. But that's honey, right?
That's honey. I even warmed it up a little bit. Put it on top of the lid. I don't think it worked very well. Or it's just really cold out.
Hot bean juice. It's basically all coffee is. Tea, for that matter, is just hot leaf juice. But don't let Uncle Iro hear you say that. Because he takes his tea very seriously. Really appreciate those of you who do stop in and watch. I try to, when you're nice enough to leave comments, I try to respond as quickly as I can. And I'm trying to take this very seriously. So, but I figure I'm going to do these trips anyway in some way, shape, or form. You know, how did everybody else on the hiking YouTube bandwagon, find a following? You just keep making stuff and throwing it against the wall, right? I mean, I'm sure some of you that have watched some of my videos have had a trip that's just gone sideways. Mack and I have had a few of those over the years.
We bite off way more than we can chew. Or we just plan to really, like we have a set weekend because that's what our work schedule allows. And then it's just like, all right, like, oh, wow, there's 6 inches of snow on the trails this time. Like,
yeah, it's tough. So, but I don't know. I have fun making these videos. It certainly can be a challenge at times to kind of find the story in it, but I'm trying to look for it more. I know some of the stuff I put together just seems just kind of thrown together. For all intents and purposes, it's not a bad spot.
no. Especially once we get the fire rolling later.
Yeah.
Be nice.
Oh, yeah. Good evening. We've made fire. Thank goodness, too, because it's cold. Max, he's going to attempt to split a little piece of wood there with a multi-tool blade. Fingers crossed. It's a leather one, Mac?
This is a Gerber.
It's a Gerber. Well, let's hope that Chinese-made steel holds up.
I have to take home the wood with my Gerber.
You think so? Alright, well, then don't do that. Sun's down. It's after 6. There's Mac's bed. I'm up there. We're gonna see about eating something before we eat, or before we go to bed. But I don't imagine we're gonna be up and about much longer, because it is getting real cold. So camera batteries are starting to die. I did remember to bring spares this time, but tomorrow I feel like we're going to catch up with an Uber, and we're gonna go to the brewery and probably go home. Maybe we'll spend the night somewhere. Not sure yet. But Mac's pretty beat up. I'm pretty beat up. Kind of want to throw up right now. And yeah. So that's pretty much how today worked out. Wish it worked out better, but this is where we are. So, good night, everyone. Good morning. It was a long night. It was a cold night. Wasn't so bad in here, but what was the temperature supposed to get down to last night, Mac?
I think it's 29.
29 degrees was the low. But man, it was pitch dark at 7:30. Stars were out, beautiful. We let the fire run down, and yeah, we just went to bed. Went to bed at like 7:30, 8 o'clock. Then it didn't get light until like 6:30. So, slept good though. Now today, game plan is to pack it in, go get the beer, because I don't think the legs can take another day of sloshing around in the snow, especially if it's going to get in the 50s today. It's just going to make it even worse. And that's not fun. And I'd rather have fun. So we're down at Harpers Ferry, at least in that area. We're gonna get back to the car, and then we're gonna explore Harpers Ferry. So that should be better than torturing ourselves. So this is where we slept last night. It was a pretty quiet place. It's pretty close to the road, but there's privies down there. There's the bear hang over here, and there's a bear box and everything. There's a spring we'll be going past as we head out. But yeah, it was a pretty nice little shelter. I slept on the second level there. Max slept on the first level because I snore.
Did you snore?
Probably.
Did you snore? Does a bear poop in the woods?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, you snored.
Yeah, I did. I'd admit it. I can't help it.
That's how I knew you were asleep at like 9 o'clock.
Yeah. I was tired, man. But yeah, really nice shelter, and right on the AT, right on the there's a couple of these that are really nice. There's another one further down that I wanted to stay at if we made it that far, but we did not. So here we go, on our way out. So down this path is where the spring is. We're gonna keep going down this way because that's where the trailhead is. But in case anybody wants to know, we're walking towards the road, and yeah, you'll hit the spring on your way out. Look, there's even a sign, spring. Well, oh joy. We made it back to the car, thanks to Miss Rachel and her shuttle service. And so now we're going to go to Sheets. We're going to get changed into something more comfortable. And then we're going to go find food. All right, so Harpers Ferry, historical town in West Virginia. Survived a siege during the Civil War, I believe. I don't know all the details on that off the top of my head. But it's a very wonky town. It's built very old school, just kind of like these alleyways and lanes that kind of traverse up a hill. And at some point, maybe we'll go in there and explore there. But also thinking about maybe visiting the Antietam Visitor Center and Battlefield, since down here it doesn't seem like there's as much snow, and should be able to walk around and navigate the paths. So that's the plan anyway for what we figure is going to happen today. And at some point we'll head home, but we're not in any rush right now. But first stop, beer and whatever tasty goodies they have for us. That's what I'm excited about right now. Well, we didn't do our due diligence. Harpers Ferry Brewery closed on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So now we're going to another local favorite called the Rabbit Hole. Are they open?
Oh, let me check. That's
yeah,
a good idea.
It's a good idea. We got to find out if it's open now.
We haven't been very good about any of
the
just planning aspects. We were going to go here on Wednesday after we got done.
Yeah.
They would have been closed then too.
It would have been closed.
It does say that they're open.
The Rabbit Hole is open.
Yep. Close at 7.
Closes at 7. All right. Rabbit Hole it is. So, plan B, Rabbit Hole. Harpers Ferry. There we go. I'm gonna do me some driving. Just Ricky Bobbying over here.
Driving like a stumble.
We are now at the Harpers Ferry Visitor Center, and because there's no parking in town, we are gonna jump on a shuttle, take the shuttle into town, and then go get some food. So, here we go. Got on the shuttle, and we're going to take the shuttle into town, and we're going to do some sightseeing, and then food. Actually, food first. Rabbit Hole first. Beer and burgers, and then we'll do some sightseeing. Show you guys around. though we are in a bubble. The bubble. Yeah, get a little heat lamp in here. Dude, it's kind of nice. Like, it's not super cold outside, but great views of the outside if you want that outdoor atmosphere. Very beautiful view out to the rocks, courtesy of the Rabbit Hole in Harpers Ferry. We have water. We've got water, so far it's good. Service has been good. Right on, cool spot. Well, they took our plates away already, but needless to say, the food was good, the beer was good, and it was a nice dining experience with great views and great company. So we are going to head back to the car now, and we're going to find another extracurricular activity before we start heading back east. So thank you to the Rabbit Hole for nice ambiance and nice food and everything. You guys did really good. Our server, I apologize, I forget what your name was, but you were the man. And rock on, brother. We'll see you next time, hopefully. That's sketchy.
That's cool. Old fire department.
Oh, so we're just walking, we're just kind of exploring on the way out, but on the way back to the shuttle. There's some really neat little spots. It looks like where this is where the Potomac and the Shenandoah River meet or split or something like that. But it's very windy, and I'm cold because this sweatshirt is not cutting it. But I'm gonna do this for you guys. So let me flip this around. Nice cliff up there. I know I've seen people who hike up there. Oh, look. Yeah. There's the river. I guess this was the old railroad trestle bridge at one point. And I guess a long time ago, that was an artist's rendition of what this whole area looked like. I mean, not much has changed. Still looks very, very similar. Oh, look, there's an iceberg out there. It's flowing away. That's neat. Very cool. You want to go on that bridge?
Nope.
No? Okay.
No.
Well, we'll go. Well, another time. Another time, because it is cold. Oh, don't mind the hair. I need a shower. But Harpers Ferry, very cool. It's a nice spot to spend half a day exploring, maybe a dinner. And I'm sure we did. We walked right past an Airbnb, or I'm sorry, not an Airbnb, a bed and breakfast.
A B&B.
A B&B. So, all right, we're gonna go and catch the shuttle back to the car and find some other hijinks to get into. Well, I guess it's time. It's about 4:30 in the afternoon. We don't really have the daylight to get into a whole lot else. So we're gonna start making our way east toward home. And that's probably gonna be it for this trip. So, Mr. West.
It's been great. It's been a great trip. We didn't do what we accomplished set out to do, but we had a great time. And lessons learned for next time.
Many lessons learned. We took lessons from that trip 10 years ago on this trip and learned all new lessons.
Well, those were old lessons. You know, you forget about them about every decade, so we're right on par.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. So that's the end of this adventure, but I am sure it's the start of a new one. We'll see you next time.